What's up, guys? I'm Random Frank P. Welcome to Cyber Monday, showing off some of the best Amazon tech deals we can find today. I'm gonna put them all listed for you in the description down below. Got about 25 of these tech deals for these Black Friday and Cyber Monday savings. Hopefully you can find something on sale to add to your wish list coming up, give you some good gift ideas to buy somebody else. If you've been in the market for some tech upgrades, hopefully we've got you covered today. Like I said, everything I show off will be listed for you guys in the description down below. So first up today, we have a massive one from Samsung. Their 49-inch Odyssey OLED monitor. This is new, and this is a wild deal for this. $600 off, as you can see, nearly 40%. This is the 49-inch, 240 hertz, 0.03 millisecond response time, and again, it's the OLED panel. So the Odyssey monitors are very popular, obviously, for having this massively wide screen real estate. Again, it's a 49-inch ultra wide, and just to show you guys, this came out 81 days ago. So it launched in September 5th, the day before my birthday, and it's already on sale down to under $1,000, right at $999.99. So save $600 off this brand new massive monitor with some crazy specs. Again, OLED, 240 hertz, 0.03 millisecond response time. That is wild. I've also found some of these Echo Pop. These are like the Alexa speakers. They're smart speakers, obviously, but what's really cool about these is, first off, not only are they only $18 from the usual $40 price, so they're over half off, but considering they're so cheap, you can get two of these and use them like stereo speakers. So have one on each side of your desk or in the living room on the entertainment console, and you can have these stereo speakers now because they're under 20 bucks. You can get two for still pretty much the price of one. They come in a white color, a lavender, as you can see, charcoal, and a midnight teal. So 4 different color options, $18. And again, I would recommend picking up 2 because having that stereo speaker setup on your desktop for under 50 bucks is definitely a pretty good deal. Another deal I found that's also pretty popular during these Prime Day deals, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, is you get their all-new Echo Show, which is their 5-inch smart speaker device. It has all like the screen and stuff, so you can watch videos and have it pretty much whatever you want, control the other home smart devices. And it also comes with a Blink mini camera. So you can have, this set up as like a nanny cam or just like a security cam for around the house, and it's a really good deal. I mean, usually you would see it's over $125 usually, but it's on sale for $45 for both of these gadgets. So that's a really good price for this. By the way, considering these deals that I found this morning are new, I'm not showcasing the deals that we found on Black Friday, which are a list of 25 other tech deals. So I'll put that video in the description down below as well, so you could revisit that video if you missed it, and you can find other tech deals that are very worthy of being mentioned and highlighted, but that's just, separate from Black Friday and Cyber Monday. I didn't want to show off 2 things that are the same for you guys. And now into some of the goodies. This is a wild deal. The AKG Pro K702. These are open back, over the ear studio monitoring headphones. You can see right here, studio reference they call it, sure. Massively popular open back headphones. They the list price is $410 and they're only $144. This is crazy. The usual price, as you can see, is around $300. For the last few months, it's been $425. And this last week with the Cyber Monday and Amazon Prime Day deals, down to $149, so you can save an additional $5. These are wild. I've checked out a bunch of AKG products in the past from like their, the Marley lineup and then their collaboration with Massdrop. These are fantastic. And that price is just unbeatable. Now, for a bare bones kit, this price is also unbeatable. From Glorious, you have their GMMK TKL bare bones keyboard. It's USB-C, and as you can see, as a bare bones keyboard, this lets you pick up your desired switches and keycaps. So what you're buying is just the literal keyboard itself with the frame, the plate, the PCB, but you need to supply your own switches and keycaps, and that's what makes it a bare bones kit. And this is great instead of buying a pre-built keyboard already if you want to start to customize it. You know, you want to put in your own switches and match your keycaps to your setup's theme or aesthetic. This will let you do that for under $20, absolutely wild. And you can see down here, you get that extra 10% coupon code. So this is a no-brainer if you're attempting to dip your toes into the world of customs, but you don't want to drop over $100 to $200 on a custom keyboard. This is a really, really good entry-level option to explore that realm of custom keyboards for under $20. Now, for a popular pre-built keyboard, this from Razer is their Huntsman Mini 60%, but it is their analog gaming keyboard, which also has the new rapid trigger update, very similar to that, like what SteelSeries did with their OmniPoint rapid trigger update, and obviously Wooting with their 60HE. This is pretty much the same technology as that for under 80 bucks, usually 150. So this is pretty much cutting that in half. Let's see, checking out back here, you can see the lowest has pretty much been prior to this is $100 first week of November. Back in August it was $100, so taking an additional $20 off of that is not bad at all for an analog keyboard. Obviously, it's still not going to be as good as the Wooting, but for 80 bucks, it's a really good price if you need a compact analog keyboard like this. And yeah, obviously it's compatible with all other Razer Synapse products if you want to like sync your RGB lighting and all that. You can see from the pictures, it's a wild RGB keyboard for sure, but that's some Razer stuff. And the Asus ROG Strix Scope. This is their TKL keyboard. It's also wireless and has their RX switches inside. This is their blue optical switches in this unit. So giving you guys, again, just some options for some keyboards on sale. A wireless TKL. You can see their RX switches here as well. Yeah, pretty good stuff. Let's see what the usual price of this is. Yeah, it's been on sale for $135 in the past prior, typically been around $150-ish. So knocking that all the way down to $120 for a wireless TKL board with optical switches here, PBT keycaps, RGB, and included wrist rest from a big company like Asus, who's been doing some really great stuff. Speaking of which, another company that's been doing some really great stuff in the keyboard scene is Keychron. Again, just giving you guys some different options that I found. This a full-size custom keyboard, pre-built, comes with switches, come with keycaps. Hot swap, obviously, comes with their K Pro red switches in this full-size layout with a frosted black translucent polycarbonate case. Looks really nice. And due to this material with the red switches, it gives a really nice smooth pop to the sound profile. You can also switch between the toggle here of using this with Windows or with Mac OS, and that'll change up the modifiers for the appropriate operating system. And it's also QMK and BIA compatible, so you can switch it up, reprogram all the keys. And then obviously with it also being hot swap, you can pop out these K Pro Reds if you don't like them and you want to put in other switches. You can see here it supports 3-pin and 5-pin switches to the PCB. So really, really good deal so far for these peripherals and keyboard stuff for under $65. Man, that's definitely really good. And not a massive savings, but it's still a pretty good deal. $11. We'll call it $12 for the people who get crazy about this stuff. $11.99 for the Cooler Master MM730 gaming mouse. This is an ergo mouse, so great for palm or claw grip users. And it's usually, what did it say? Around like, yeah, 17 bucks. So you're only saving, what, $5 off this usually? But it's a nice lightweight mouse at 48 grams. If you don't want to worry about, you know, a wireless mouse dying on you and you're still just used to a wired mouse over the years, it has a super lightweight cable. They call it their Ultra Weave cable. So it's gonna be super flexible and light to prevent any drag or snagging on your desktop. So this is a really, really good option for a lightweight mouse. Again, what did I say it was? 48 grams for $12. Man, that's definitely good. I know I just said these are different deals. It's the only exception to that list because it's such a good price. This is hands down one of the best CPUs out there for the price. It is absolutely a beast of a chip. You can look at reviews anywhere. It's nothing but overwhelmingly positive. This, the Ryzen 7 7800X 3D CPU, usually $450 at launch, been on sale for $100 off at $358, $360 we'll call it. This is around the usual price of what it's been on sale, as you can see, but it's just such a good CPU that if you're looking to upgrade, this is the one to go to. You will notice massive gains. And this is just the way to go. Trust me, look at reviews if you don't believe me. Still a really good price for one of the top performing CPUs out there. For some more peripherals, we have the HyperX Cloud Stinger 2. This is one of their newer headsets, on sale down to $30 versus $50, a 40% savings. As you can see, it also comes with some content, a content code for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, which just came out. I don't know if that's like in-game skins or XP. This is a wired headset from HyperX, different from their cloud lineup. So it's their Stinger 2, but it does have their spatial audio you can turn on. The same 50mm drivers. They rotate 90 degrees to lay flat on your desk. They're nice and lightweight. You have the onboard controls there. A really good mic also. This is a must-have if you have a really crappy headset. This is a killer upgrade for only $30. Another option for you guys is going to be the SteelSeries Arctis Nova 1P. This, I believe, came out like middle of last year, right? Yeah, 472 days ago, as you can see. The usual price is about $45, on sale down to $42. Not the biggest savings, but like I've been saying, just giving you guys some options. I really like the design and the appearance of these. Super clean. The retractable mic folds nicely into the ear cup. Just a very nice design and aesthetic to these. And since they're wired, you can use them on pretty much anything. As you can see, compatible PS5, PS4, PC, Xbox, the Switch, you name it, it can do it. And SteelSeries has really great sonar software where you can really EQ them and customize the sound, customize the mic even. Definitely like these for just around $40. And then some other audio options that aren't headsets if you want to get into the headphone market. These are the Audio-Technica ATH M40X. Might sound familiar because of the ever so popular ATH M50X. These have the same exact drivers inside, but they are pretty much half the price at about $80 versus the ATH M50X, which are usually around like $140. So good price for these. Again, it's pretty much the same thing here. They fold up and retract into the body. Great for travel and the portability. Comes with 2 different cables. I've checked these out on the channel before. Very minor differences over the upgraded model. And you can see $79 for these at $80 is super good versus them usually being around $100. Yeah, would definitely hop on these if you need to upgrade for like another pair of studio monitoring headphones that are closed back. And these are another ones I just purchased recently, as you can see up top here. We have the Linsol Kiwi Ears Cadenza. These are really nice IEMs. I get a lot of questions about IEMs, and I picked these up, and I love them. And what's really cool is they come in 3 different colors, with the red, green, blue, and purple. I have them in the green colorway, and these sound really good. I paid full price, only $28 right now versus $35 stock, so save 20% on some really great IEMs that punch way above their price tag. Another thing for some audio, there's actually been some decent audio stuff if you haven't been able to tell by this video so far. This and Amp and DAC. I found 2 really good Amp and DACs on sale. This from Katas, it's their Tone 2 Pro. A very tiny desktop amp and DAC. You can see right here, like look at it in comparison to an iPhone. Super small, also, you know, portable if you want to bring it with you. But yes, a really good option for a desktop amp and DAC. It's got a bunch of power behind it. USB-C, supports 3.5mm, 4.4mm balanced even. You have RCA, MQA, and 3 different colors, I'm sorry, with this black and gold, red, and then or blue, and then red as well. I really like what Katas has done. They make a lot of really great budget products like this. So this usually $250, on sale now for $160. And if you do want to upgrade, maybe that's a little bit too much of a pricier tag for you. Topping has their DX1 on sale, usually $100. But this right now, only $85. Supports a 1/4-inch jack, as you can see, and a 3.5mm input. You got your big old volume dial right here, so you can adjust that on the fly. RCA as well. There's a gain, little switch on the back for low gain, high gain. Topping is a really good audiophile grade company as well, who makes a lot of great amp and DACs. And this one for under $100, I think is a great pickup. If you do need to amplify your headphones, you know, get a little bit more of a boost out of them. And for a little bonus for you guys, how about our Carpio G2.0 gaming wrist rest? This is the Delta Hub and randomfrankp collaboration with a nice midnight camo colorway, we called it, with the green and black printing here. This is a wrist rest literally for gaming. It attaches to your wrist to help alleviate any of that pressure, and it has Teflon feet, so it can slide around on your desktop with no problems at all. This is a really cool custom wrist rest, usually around $60, on sale for Black Friday today, only $40, and it comes in a small or a large option depending on how large your hands are. So if you've been in the market for a wrist rest, if you get a lot of, cramping in your hand or tension while you are gaming, a wrist rest that stays on your wrist and slides around with all your movements without causing any extra, drag or resistance, definitely a pretty cool product. So again, the G2.0 on sale for only $40 versus the usual price of $60. This one, I'm not the biggest fan of glass mouse pads, but I know they are a big like hype right now in the gaming community and the mouse market, with people wanting just the fastest sort of surface you can game on, right? The GlassPad 3.0, usually $90, on sale for $35, so knock 60% off. And there's an additional $5 coupon that knocks 5% off of that as well. So if you need a glass mouse pad this size, you can see it's about 12 by 14 inches, so 30 by 35 millimeters. A super hard, slick glass mouse pad will get the job done if you're in the market for a glass mouse pad. Again, if you want ultimate speed for $35, that is bonkers. I'm seeing these are currently not showing availability. I'll still put it down below because, like we've seen a lot of times, stock comes in and out. Once they notice they're out of stock, they'll restock things. So this could very well be a candidate. But this is the ROG Strix G17, their 2023 model. It's a 17-inch display, 240 hertz, with an RTX 4070 and a Ryzen 9 7945HX. That's some pretty respectable hardware in a compact, slim gaming laptop. Now, the reason I wanted to include it is because it's been on sale for $15.99 when it's usually $18.99, so $300 off. Again, I'll still put it down below because odds are this will come in stock throughout the day. We've seen this happen with a lot of really big deals. They'll go out for like an hour or two, then come back, or they'll come back even cheaper as a lightning deal once they do realize it's been out of stock. So this will still be down below regardless if you're looking for a mass upgrade with a gaming laptop. And now for a few things that aren't really gaming related, but things that I found that would be useful to you guys that are still tech and on sale. These are heated gloves. Again, if you work outside, no matter what your line of work is, if you're working in cold environments, we're getting right into the thick of the winter time now. It's end of November. And if you work in cold environments, if you're outside a lot, or you have a long commute and you get cold, heated gloves is a pretty nifty, gadget. And a nice little pickup here. Sure, $90 is kind of expensive for what these are, but these Oro, I know it sounds like I just had a stroke there, but that's the company. They make a lot of really great and popular outdoor items like this. They make heated jackets, heated vests, great for, whatever you're doing really, as it says here. Motorcycle gloves, arthritis, skiing, outdoor heated rechargeable gloves. Definitely pretty good here. It's a good gadget to pick up for $90 if you can shell that out. How about an indoor grill and griddle? A 14-inch top plate here. It has a bunch of removable mesh and different plates for depending on what you're grilling. and a cool little pickup for $80. That seems very, very appropriately priced and very fair, you know? It's usually $140, so knock it down to $80, but there's a $12 additional coupon that applies automatically at checkout. So if you, for whatever reason, can't grill outside for the wintertime, maybe you have like an apartment and you don't have a deck or an outside space where you can grill and you don't have one, this a smokeless indoor grill and griddle for just $80, or call it 68, because again, you get that $12 off. Dishwasher safe, interchangeable plates, definitely a pretty cool pickup here for that price. The Manscaped Beard Hedger. This for $70 is fantastic. As you can see, I bought this back in April. It's pretty much what I use exclusively to trim up my beard, groom it. And this is cool because it has 20 lengths in one. It has this dial here that's adjustable, so you can see, you know, how much you want to take off if you're trying to like fade your beard maybe, or just have different parts of your beard, different lengths. This all has 20 lengths in one, and it just has the one guard. So you don't have to be, you know, constantly changing out guards depending on what length you're doing. One guard, 20 lengths built in for only $70 is a really good pickup and could be a really, really great gift idea for the holidays as well, or something like this. So that's why I figured I'd include it for you guys today. And then lastly, I thought these were really cool and also a really good price. This from Arcade1Up. This is their Marvel vs. Capcom head-to-head arcade table. So if you have like a lot of kids who are into gaming or something like that, and they just really dig this sort of stuff. I know, like, obviously the Marvel and Capcom movies, these are massive nowadays, but a nice vintage sort of throwback here with an arcade table. And you guys have the family go head-to-head. This is a more compact arcade table versus like those, obviously the larger ones like you would see back in the day that go like against a wall. Usually around $700 for the list price, on sale for $285. That seems like crazy for an arcade table like this. Typically, okay, between like $500 and $400. They have a bunch. I saw they had like NBA Jam, NFL Blitz, an X-Men game, a Mortal Kombat game. So you can see down below, there's like a bunch of different options from the Arcade1Up company if you want to try out different ones. But I feel like, again, if you have a big family, you know, the kids are gamers, you just want to have them away from the TVs, you know, playing together, get that friendly family rivalry going on, have them pick this up, $285, Marvel vs. Capcom head-to-head, a nice fighting game that the whole family can enjoy for a pretty good price. Alright guys, so that'll wrap it up for this video on some of the top Cyber Monday Amazon tech deals. Hope you all enjoyed. If you found something useful, found something you like on sale, let me know by giving this video a big thumbs up to show your support, and comment down below what you bought. What are some other crazy deals you found? I want to hear all the feedback. Feel free to follow me on X at randomfrankp, and last, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Hope you all enjoyed. Have a good day.